All right, so now we're going to look at going into basic Toreandos. Now from here, when I go into Toreandos in the gi, most of the time I actually go in and I use no gi grips to go into my Toreandos because of the basic fact that if you grab your partner's legs, it gives them access to your sleeves, where now from here, they can go in, they can tie you up in front of them with spider guard or lasso guards from here, and they can go in and start attacking you while you're still in front of them. All right, so most of the time when I go into Toreandos, from here, I just go in and I use no gi grips to get the initial flank, and then I can make grips later. All right, but there's always going to be a situation where your partner gets a hold of you, gets two sleeves, and now you're kind of forced to go in and start controlling your pant legs. All right. From this situation, if my partner has control over my two sleeves and she starts putting feet in my biceps, understand that like with Ashigarami, she wants to control the space between my elbows. When my partner is going into an Ashigarami, the whole thing for her is to control the space between my knees from here. If she can do that, she can start to off balance and attack me, right? Whether it be opening my legs or bringing the knees together. So too with spider guard on the upper body. If she has a spider guard, she wants to dominate the space between my elbows. If she can dominate the space between my elbows from here, I start to run into some issues. Okay, so the first thing I want to do, the second my partner, we go in, maybe we grab our partner's legs and she grabs our sleeves. From here, she goes to put 2 feet in my biceps like so. And she wants to start controlling the space between my elbows. The second I see this, we're going to take our elbows together and we're just going to walk back and away. As she goes to start extending one leg and playing a traditional spider guard like so, we're just going to come in and we're going to start stepping backwards. We're going to turn our palms up and take our elbows together. So when she goes to control me with that spider guard effectively, we just take the elbows together, and now from here, we immediately walk to an angle. But now we have an angle. When she goes to reinsert those feet inside the bicep, it's going to be much harder from here. The whole thing for her is to keep me in front of her and to dominate the space between my elbows. So she locks up, she puts her grips in, and now from here, when I go to start passing, I can't move to an angle, I can't flank. So the second I see this, we just take 2 grips on my partner's pants like so. When she goes to start controlling me, we just walk back and away, the palms turn up towards the ceiling, and my elbows come together. When she goes to keep a strong spider grip, go ahead. Not going to be easy. Now the second I'm here, we move to a flanking position. And once we're in this flanking position, now we can start our passing game. We can move into Toreandos. We can start controlling the head and shoulders and go into all of our attacks from here. Okay? So just a basic idea, but we're going into Toreandos with the gi. I prefer to go in and just use no gi grips, a touch and go method. So from here, when I go to make contact and she goes to lock spider guard, I immediately can move to a flanking position. If I grab her cuffs, number 1, it takes longer to get the grip. Number 2, as I engage, whether it's here, whether it's here, whether it's here, she has access to my sleeves much easier. So as I grab her, she grabs me, and now I'm caught in front of her, or she has spider guard locked. So right from here, we immediately move back and away, and we take the elbows together. Again, her whole thing is to dominate the space between my elbows. If she can do that, she can start off balancing me. So I want to dominate the space between my elbows. I do this by walking back and away, turning the palms up, and taking those elbows together. And from here, immediately, we move to a flanking position where we can start to go in and start our passing work.